You know, every once in a while, you get your assignment sheet, you look at it, and you go, oh, I am fired up for this. This is it. Hockey Ultimate Team. Let's go. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. This has been one we've been waiting for a while, and it's time to finally see what the payoff is all about. Shakes off the coverage. Brooklyn's got control of it now from their own end. Taken along the wall by McKenna. Jones works the puck in his own zone. And he takes the feed. They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, it started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and, of course, finish.
Brooklyn's come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
He got all of that hit on the play.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Here they come on the attack. Quick feed to Jones. Takes the feed. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
And he comes up with it.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
Cooley's lugging the puck. Takes it and looks ahead. Good stop by Potman. Moves it on over to Gardner. Tosses it on to Matthews. Oh, my! Big-time blocker stopped by the Corns. Oh, it's another consecutive save. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Here in the late goings of the period, Brooklyn's ahead 1-0. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. He's got a step. What a save of the play.
Oh, James, I thought he had it. He was out, and he could have faked and moved the tender. But he got himself in a little too tight, but he made it. And, man, what a nice save.
Taken by Cooley. Moves it to Sider. And rings the iron.
Brooklyn's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
Shakes loose. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Fans, don't forget to get the seats you want to the games you want by purchasing your
Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number 2 is underway. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
The Pelicans are trailing in this game because they're getting caught deep in the offensive zone. They've got to race to position and get on their horse and really elicit some back pressure here. They're giving up way too much off the rush.
Passes it over. Oh, how did that stay out? Why?
I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce composure.
And they run back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Brooklyn's taken a 2-0 lead here in the second.
Been a real dominant performance tonight, and they've just thrown everything at the net. I think players want to pad their stats as they've been peppering the goalie.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Scooped up along the wall by Jones. And he takes the dish. Comes up with a stop. The Pelicans pick up steam and are on the attack. Moves the puck along the half wall. On the backhand! Oh, what a save in front!
Potvins made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Centering pass in front! And it turns off a twig in front of the net. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. He scores!
Well, this is playing fast here, James. If you have a look at it, I mean, his explosive stride is what gives him the space to be able to take this puck to the net for the goal. Tremendous right down the stretch all the way to the paint.
The Pelicans needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Anderchuk's got it in the defensive zone. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And it stays in. Here's a chance with the stop. The Pelicans move the puck in the defensive zone. There's a solid collision. Big time stop.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. The reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
They are really buzzing here on the offensive end. And that's blocked in front. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest. Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Two down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
The Pelicans have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. But they got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and you'll only start if they can get into the offensive zone.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Jones. Here's the chance. Oh, great save there!
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Handles it along the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Here he is with the backhander. Big-time stop there.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And now it's grabbed by McKenna. And that's a smart heads-up play by Matthews. Cuts into the paint. That's gloved by McCord.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
Potvins going to hang on for a whistle.
A bit of a track meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
Brooklyn's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Shakes himself free. Denies him in front. Slides the pass over to Mahovlich. Flies it to the crease. Too much traffic possession. Here in the late goings of the period, we've got a 2-1 game. Brooklyn's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, comes up with the stop. Quick pass to Riley. He carries the puck up along the wing. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Broken up in the neutral zone by Slavkovsky. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Feeds the puck across to Slavkovsky. And he takes the pass. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Vive. Here's an odd man rush. Fires it. Denies him. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. Coming down to the empty net. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Takes the pass. Fires to the empty net. Scores into the empty net. Connor, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah, this guy's on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net.
Ugly Hockey's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. The Pelicans take possession here in the open ice. Stopped with the waffle maker by the corn. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Ugly Hockey's possession metrics probably the difference in the win tonight.
Yeah, and to me, it's always about the extra, right, James? The extra compete level, the extra battle, the extra fight for position. I thought they had the extra category taken care of, and they certainly had the bulk of the possession time.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between the fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out.
We often talk about dream matches and who would win. Well, guess what? We're going to find out tonight. Hockey Ultimate Team. The showdown is about to go down. We've been waiting all day for this, and it has finally arrived. We're underway here. Here's a chance. That's gloved by Hellebuck. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Brooklyn's won the draw and they'll go to work. Stops him cold. Picked up along the boards by Reinhart. Takes the feed. Hole on the wall. A shot. Came up with a nice save. Taparis across the blue line. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Turned aside with the glove by McCoy. Puck picked up by Reinhart. Gains the zone along the right wall. McDavid's got it deep in the offensive end. Oh, he denies them with the stick save as it goes off the shaft of the stick. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
going to finish this play, but I love how he starts it. It's all with a loose puck battle, and you have to have the tenacity and the fight within you to win this battle. It ain't easy when you got a defender right on you, but you figure it out, you power out, and you take it to the net.
Brooklyn's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they've started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they've had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
And he takes the feed. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And he's got the answer for that one.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is.
What a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Sheriff.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Here's a short pass to DeBrincat. Quick shot! Oh, he missed the net! Oh!
That's going to be frustrating, James. You work so hard in your possession to get those looks. They're dangerous, and then you don't capitalize. That's a huge miss.
And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Oh, and another quick stop!
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
Put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner.
Food donation boxes located throughout the concourse.
Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Tapara's coaches aren't going to like the possession numbers here, James. Sometimes it doesn't match the eye test, but tonight it does.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 the score. McDavid's won the faceoff. Loses the coverage there. Breakaway. What a save on the play.
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
Brooklyn's got the puck along the wall. Handles the pass. Tapara's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Ugly Hockey's got the puck. Gaining steam here on the attack. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Quick feed to McDavid. And he sidesteps the check there. They've got some momentum here. Pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Puck grab by Greenway. Rips a laser beam. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Brooklyn's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. Ugly Hockey's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Blocked in traffic. Tries to feed it over to Norris. Avoids the poke check. Moves the puck. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Ugly Hockey's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Over the line they come. Quick pass across to Tanev. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Brooklyn's got a hold of it along the wall. Umberger's got it to the side. Lets it go. Turns it aside with the glove. Brooklyn's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. Umberger's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around.
We'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we're welcoming all of our minor hockey kids here in attendance tonight.
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. And the clock is ticking here on period number 3. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Tapara's had a low-event game so far, James, and in the third period, they find themselves still in it, and they are fortunate. They've had a low shot volume, so it's time to have some urgency, some attack, and really put on a push if they want to get back on this game.
Slides it diagonally to Reinhart. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Hellebuck's going to pounce on the puck to get a whistle here, and there's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to pounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
Sends a pass over. Good use of the body on the play. Along the wall by McDavid. Pumped away from danger. Puck scooped up by McDavid. Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. Fires it! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Brooklyn's got it along the wall. Back at the point, they set it up. Ugly hockey's going to play it along the blue line. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Moves it to McDavid. Taken by Jones.
Been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Tendy plays it up. Moves it quickly over to Larkin. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Looks to make a play over to Cooley. Look at this. And he's ready for that save. Grabbed along the board by Kopp. Tapara's got it in their own zone. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Quick pass to Greenway. Shot. Glove save made by Hellebuck.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Here in the later stages of this period, ugly hockey's up 1-0. Umberger's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Oh, and he stops that one. Taparas regained possession of the puck. Rust's got it into offensive territory. Denies him, he got all of it. Ugly hockey's got a hold of the puck. Goaltender's headed to the bench. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net.
Ugly hockey's tenacity on full display after that empty netter.
Yeah, and they earned the empty net, right, James? They got themselves a lead. They were urging all game, and they just capitalized at the right time.
And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to an end. Well, he came, he saw, and he conquered every shot he faced in goal tonight.
Well, he's the last line of defense, but I thought the team in front of him also did a good job of making sure he saw the shots, James. But man, did he have to have some timely sequences to keep the 0 up on the board.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody. Alongside Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports Hockey Ultimate Team. Enough said. Talent galore. Let's go. Opening face-off just moments away. And we have finally got things going. Here in period number one. Angles it over to McKenna. Brooklyn's in on the offensive attack now. Here's a short pass to Jones. Look out! Fantastic save!
Binnington's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Fires it on net. Here's a side blast. Shuts him down.
Oh, man, he's so...
Here comes this thing. Comes up big again as it goes up. And they score! The Heartlanders land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, and I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Quick feed to Reinhart. Toss up the puck after that hit. Taken along the wall by Hamilton. And that's a great hits-up play in the offensive zone.
As a defender, you have to be aware of your opponent and the leverage of your stick, and he activates it perfectly to be able to stop this high-danger chance.
Here in the back half of this period, the Heartlanders lead it 1-0. Brooklyn's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Slides the puck over. Moves it to Cooley. Hammers a shot! Turns him away! Gets the puck over to Tavares. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Takes a shot. Denies him with a save. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Tanev's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Works it across to Kadri. The Heartlanders looking against the half wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here's a chance on the attack. Oh, what a stop by Binnington.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
And he's got that one. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Fans, tickets are still available to our next home game. Please visit the box office and get them while they last.
Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Brooklyn's had a strong first period, James. I mean, they owned the puck. They managed it well. They just weren't able...
All alone! What a save! That's how you do it!
That's a great save by the goaltender. Really quick, James. Anticipates quick movements to be able to prevent that deep from going in.
The Heartlanders take possession in the defensive end. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, clutch save!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well.
Loose puck and he's in out alone! To the front! Oh, that goes off the bucket! And he keeps it out!
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Oh, save it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Here's a shot! Oh, quick save and a beaut! Tries to feed it over to Pellet. Being stopped by the keeper.
You know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
The 360 with the puck. And a great save! The Heartlanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Comes up with the stop. Moves it quickly over to Greenway. Puck's down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
Brooklyn's won the draw.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
The Heartlanders have it now. And he moves it up to Wilson. Takes a shot and took that one out of the net. Keeps it alive and heads it up. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Brooklyn's got to trust the process here in the third period, James. I mean, it looks like they bought into the game plan through the first 40 minutes, and often when you stick to it, it all works out. Now, they're trailing by 1, so they are going to have to get on their course. They're going to have to be urgent on those loose pucks. But the way they played thus far, they have a chance to win this game.
Rips it and rips it! Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Tavares brings it in. Dishes it off. Breaks up the play by getting in front of it. Quick pass to Jones. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Scores! And they finally get one.
And they break through. They finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting a goal. I love the way that he creates the space with his speed here. And, I mean, if you look at him in the way he attacks, he knows exactly where he's going to go. He's driving play because he trusts his feet. I mean, he is so fast. He blows by the defender, and then he puts it in. That's just great from start to finish.
More than half the period left to play. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Takes it to the front. Stopped by the goaltender. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, and it just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
He's got a step. And that goes off the glove. Play continues here. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. And he's got it here. Here's a short pass to Tavares. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Big time stop there.
Tavares never gave up on that play, James. It's a reason why he was able to get a shot off. Listen, I'll also tell you, not everyone has the skill set to be able to pull it off. I mean, he stumbles, he gets the puck in tight, and he still finds a way to get it to the net. That's incredible display of skill and, of course, compete level.
The Heartlanders have it behind the cage. Takes off the coverage. He's got a step. Oh, and that goes sideways with that chance.
Well, yeah, and it's a breakaway, and this can be extremely frustrating to lose this one-on-one battle to the goaltender, James. I mean, you do all that work to get in tight. Looks like he just ran out of room.
Blocker saved by the goalkeeper. Scooped up along the wall by Pellick. The Heartlanders will play it from the defensive zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. Pushes it across to McKenna. Brooklyn's ready to go on the attack. He breaks it off the post. Pellick's got it in the defensive end. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, and the stick falls on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get...
Oh, beautiful save. Giant seconds and he makes the save. There's the horn, and regulation concludes. We are off to overtime. Both teams will get set to drop the puck and try to pick a winner next. Gets her overtime picks in because they are ready to drop the puck. It all comes down to one chance, one shot. Here we go. It's overtime. It's underway. They've got numbers. A chance for the win. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Brooklyn's got it now. Handles the puck. Brooklyn's got a hold of the puck now. He's got the game on his stick. What a huge save on the play.
Well, here in overtime, you never know that he's feeling any pressure. There's no nerves with that save. It's timely, and it's huge.
Good defensive effort to poke it away. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Slides it across. And that's knocked away by Jones. Oh, wow. Could end it in overtime. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Hyman's taking it from his own end. Textbook poke check by Umberger. Grabs the puck at center. For the win! Scores! There's your own team winner! Good night! And these fans don't want to go home yet. Listen to this place.
I love that he fights to get tight to the net here, and it's all about accuracy and a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. Puck is dropped to that hockey. And now it's grabbed by Reinhart. Passes out front, and it's blocked. Quick feed to McDavid. Puck picked up by Cronwall. Receives the pass. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Here's a shot. Can't connect. Oh, and he misfires on that. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Denies the chance by blocking it. Oh, look at this. Puck grabbed by Cronwall. The Foxes will play it in their own end. Moves around along the half wall. Brooklyn's got the puck in their own end. Ugly hockey's gained the line and into the zone. Shot! Denies him with a save. To the low slot. There's another stop. Moves it to Jones. Ugly hockey's got it near the corner. And that climbs off the iron.
Canada's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight just when he thinks it's going to go in. Here's the medal.
Oh, look at this. Brooklyn's got the puck against the boards. Here's a chance behind the net. With the backhander. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Shuts him down. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Shot. How did he stop that one?
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time? You want to take space? Goaltender does it. Makes the save.
Fires it. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Goalie keeps the play alive. The Foxes have it behind the net. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Foxes have it now. Takes off the defenders. Nifty moves. Off a stick and they can't connect. A lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Brooklyn's driving play right now, James, and they're dictating it. The only thing they're not dictating is the scoreboard. This is a scoreless game.
They score! The Foxes are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
Right to the front! Gets a glove on it to make the save.
What an incredible save in the high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot. He's in perfect position to make that glove save.
Robitaille's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Cronwall. Brooklyn's got control of it now from their own end. Here we go, on-man rush. Takes the feed at the back end. Quick pass to Jones. Brooklyn's got the puck against the half wall. The Foxes have it from their own end. Loses his check, he's on the breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway.
Well, the shooter gets in tight here, James, and guess what? The goaltender, he does not fight on the first fake, and that allows him to make the save.
Oh, absolutely hammers him. Cutting to the slot. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. Cronwall's got the puck in his own zone. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. And a little physicality ends that threat. 6 by the check. Stones him in front.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Here's a chance. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Here's a short pass to Edmondson. He scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what they do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Brooklyn's push in the offensive end gets them the equalizer they needed.
Yeah, and with impeccable timing, too, James. Yeah, at the end of the period, you always know you want to maintain your composure, but you also want to create a ton of energy. You don't want to be scored on, but you certainly want to score a goal. They did just that. They got themselves back at evens in this game.
The Foxes going to work on offense. Here's a shot. Big stop right there. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Oh, here we go. Dangles between his legs. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. We've had a great battle tonight through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the third. And an easy glove save on the play. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a tie game. Brooklyn's got it in the offensive zone. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. The Foxes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through center. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. From the right side and up the middle. Brooklyn's on the attack. Quick feed to McDavid. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Anytime a goal is a result of a battle, you know that the coach loves it, and it's going to show up in the video room the next day. Because it is all initiated by will and the willingness to sacrifice your body, right? To be able to provide the intangible on the play, and then you're able to execute with the skill and be opportunistic once you gain possession. I just love it.
Brooklyn's got to know that this game is not over just yet with lots of playing time left in this third period. But they do, Cheryl, have the enviable position of having the lead.
Well, they've got the lead. Now they're playing in front, but they got to do a lot more of what they've already done, James, and that's hold on to the puck. Manage it. Don't give it up easily. Make good blue line decisions, and they should be fine.
Ugly Hockey's got the puck. And now he passes it to Jones. And that's broken up by Lidstrom. The Foxes carried along the wall. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Skates to the crease. A chance in front. Nice save from point-blank range.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And that's blocked in traffic. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Slides the cross-ice pass.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
Brooklyn's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Tanev. Oh, and he whiffs. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. The Foxes take it along the wall. Brooklyn's got possession of the puck. Feeds it on over to Umberger. Final minute to go here in the third. And there's the whistle icing the call. Here in the late goings of the period, Ugly Hockey's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Here we go, odd-man rush here.
save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Oh, what a save in front!
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out. Leading in the game, up by 1. Just have the presence of mind to kill the clock. Put the puck in deep.
As he lays out, and I'm sure he'll feel that one. Line up the net. Finish as he puts it on the post.
I think this is lack of awareness and knowing exactly how much time you have and where you are on the ice. He had a wide open net and just misses.
There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Brooklyn's ability to defend in their own. You know, every once in a while, you get your assignment sheet, you look at it, and you go, oh, I am fired up for this. This is it. Hockey Ultimate Team. Let's go. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. And this one is officially underway with the puck drop. From the point, looks to make something happen. Bruin Miranda's gained possession along the boards. Spectacular open ice hit.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
And a great save. There's another stop.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Denies the clopper. The Huskies have it now. Ugly Hockey's got possession here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Slides the puck over to Nylander. Ugly Hockey's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Fiala. Here's the breakaway. Scores! What a finish!
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender. I love the confidence he shows on a breakaway, James. It's why he's one of the best in the game at it. He knows that there's pressure from behind that's going to hunt him down, but he has the poise and the patience with the puck to be able to execute.
Ugly Hockey's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James. But when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Nothing doing. The Huskies gain control of the puck. Picked up along the wall by McCabe. Across the line and on the attack. Sidesteps the check. And he turned that one aside. Ugly Hockey's working the transition through the middle of the ice. From the point, they take control of it. And he makes the save. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Ugly Hockey's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James. And often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
Misses the net!
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, he'll be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Quick shot! Glove save! Puck scooped up by McCabe. Here they come on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Evangelista. Sends it in front! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Oh, it's another consecutive save! And sends it off course. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this.
Tickets for Kids Luxury Box. Thank you for your generosity.
Second period set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Joseph's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Passes it over! Oh, right off the noggin. Thankfully, he had a mask on to make the save. We're still in the early stages of this period. Ugly Hockey's got a 2-0 lead. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Ugly Hockey's looking to break out of their own end. Here's a feed in front. Takes a shot. The court's going to hang on for the whistle here. It's been a ho-hum night for him.
Well, it really has. He hasn't been tested, but it is a close game, and he's got to come up big. He has to stay dialed in and focused in this one.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 2-0 is where we sit. Big-time save and a big-time shot. Ugly Hockey's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes it from the right side. The Huskies get a hold of the puck in their own end. Ugly Hockey's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And a solid save there as we play on.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Puts it away. It's in. He scores.
Well, this goal has it all. I mean, you have to shake your defender, which is not easy to do, but it's power, it's explosiveness, and then the recognition that you created the lane for yourself. I love it from start to finish. That's a tremendous goal.
Looking to set up offensively. Moves into the slot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Dragged along the board by Roberts. Loses the coverage there. All alone. And he shuts the door on that. Feeds it up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Joseph's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Ugly Hockey's got it now. Slides it back to the blue line. Crossbar, what a shot! Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up.
Snyder's got a great look here. I mean, you don't get much better than this. Unfortunately, he wires it off the crossbar. Just gets under the puck a little bit too much.
Ugly Hockey's got it, and they're on the attack. And the save. The Huskies have it against the wall. Oh, and a horn-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Slavkovsky's getting called for tripping on the play.
Well, that's a tough penalty to take at the end of a period, and it's all about the PK unit now. They've got to kill the time off, get to the intermission where they can reset.
And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Bounder, ready to bring you the action. Ugly Hockey's PK unit is out to kick off this period, and they start with possession. They score! And a shorty at that!
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away. Well, scouts are always talking about how you have to have foot speed in this game and the way and style it's played, and this is a perfect textbook example of that breakaway speed. I mean, separating yourself from the defender and then taking advantage of the space you've created.
Ugly Hockey's added to their lead here, going up by 2 in the third period.
2 words their coaches will be telling them: keep attacking. They have their opponent on their heels right now. These next few shifts in this third period are critically important.
Well, how about that? A good defense translates into an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you've switched the momentum. Man, he just exudes confidence on this shot. It's like he knows it's going to make its way through the net with all that traffic in front. But it's all about opening up your own lane and then waiting for that screen to take away the eyes of the goaltender.
Ugly Hockey's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Jones setting up against the wall. Scoops it up behind the net. A chance. Oh, so close, but an even better defensive stop. He's got a step on a breakaway. Fantastic save there. Oh.
I know he doesn't bury it here, James, but I love the confidence to try this on the breakaway. He knows he's a finesse player with a skill set and a great set of hands. He gets in tight, just denied at the last minute by the Tendy.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Ugly Hockey's on total cruise control early in this third period. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Have possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Enters the offensive zone from the left. The Huskies gain control of the puck against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Nylander. Sends the feed in front, and that's stopped. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Roberts won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do.
Look at this, down a man, and he's in alone. And he misses the net.
I can't believe he missed, James. I mean, he had all the time in the world.
Here's a chance. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
The Huskies have the puck now. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Jacord. The Huskies gain possession. Oh, some strong physicality on the play.
Jacord made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. They win the draw and go on the attack. Ruin Miranda's got it in their own zone. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score. And this is the expectation of the power play. And they go back to the bench.
He's got a step. And he's going to handle that one.
Jacord's been able able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James. But he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
All right. And he sidesteps the check there. Stops him cold. And now he passes up to Umberger. Goes full circle with the puck. Gives them nothing in front.
Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Ugly Hockey's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. Quick pass to Jones. And he gets in the line of the block now. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Joseph.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And that's off a stick. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. And that's broken up. Here's a short pass to Tucker. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Shuts him down.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Puts it on net. With all kinds of traffic, he grabs the puck here inside his own end. They put the puck into the offensive end. Ugly Hockey's got the puck along the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Ugly Hockey's got it in the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Well, this one's pretty much elementary, but one more face-off here. Here he is on the tip. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Well, Cheryl, they came, they saw, and they conquered.
Yeah, they certainly did, James. And what I loved about their game is they possessed the puck. They were able to gain entry into the offensive zone, and they...
Hockey Ultimate Team. Oh, yeah, this is where the big kids play. This is where the talent's at, and we've got you covered here with EA Sports tonight. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. And we are officially underway here. With possession along the wall. Dishes it off. Sends the pass over. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Lieberich is looking to break out. The White Tigers played along the wing. Too many bodies in the way. Ugly Hockey's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Reinhart. And now he tries to get it across to Jones. Lieberich has got the puck. Here they come on the attack. Reinhart stick handling in his own zone. Oh, look at this chance. To his teammate. Taken along the wall by Fiala. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Taken by Tanev. Ugly Hockey's got it in their own zone. Takes a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Hasek. Drills him. Shut down by a blocker. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
More than half the frame has been played here. We're still scoreless. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. What a stop! Here's a chance! Great reflexes, another save! Quick feed to McKenna. He scores!
You gotta love the way the play stays alive on his stick here, James. And it's a drive, it's a willingness. It's almost as if in this shift you knew that he was going to attack. And he attacks the space once he gains it by winning the loose puck battle, and it results in his goal.
Ugly Hockey's gone up by 1 in the back half of period number 1, and they're really starting to assert themselves now here, Cheryl.
You said it. They've been assertive and they've been dominant in terms of shot share here, James. When they see an opening, they are taking it, and their opponent really doesn't know what to do.
Along the half wall with the puck.
McKenna's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
The White Tigers move the puck in the defensive zone. Ugly Hockey's got control of it now from their own end. Sends the puck across. Excellent stick work on the play. Lieberich has got it into the offensive zone. Makes the save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Ugly Hockey's look great thus far, leading here late in the first period. Umberger's won the draw inside his own end. Here's a shot, and one last save. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Hasek's been outstanding in the first period, James, and really the only reason this game is close. This is exactly why you build your team from the goaltending position out.
Coffey's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Hull's got it along the boards. And the goaltender gets to the bench. They've got the extra attacker out. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. And the officials will pass the sentence here. McDavid's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James, so they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK. Force the puck to vulnerable spots and get it down the ice.
Umberger's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Handles the pass at center. A short-handed breakaway. Great save on the breakaway. Wow.
Well, goaltenders are so good at giving and then taking away, and that's exactly what he does right here, James. I think he's given an area of the net and then takes it away, knowing that the shooter's going there.
Turned aside with the glove by Hasek. And here's the pass to Lindsay. The White Tigers played along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Abel. McKenna's lugging the puck. Feeds it over on the rush.
McDavid's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The White Tigers' man advantage fails to deliver, and they remain a goal behind.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
The White Tigers gain possession in their own end. Takes off the coverage. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. The White Tigers scoop it up along the boards. Makes his presence known on the ice. And he loses
that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Ugly Hockey's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves the puck to Raymond. Oh, look at this. Shot! What a stop at point-blank range by DeCorn.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice.
Breakaway! And that's poked away! Wow!
And that's a great play, James. This is a tough project to make because if you miss, it's in the back of the net.
Greenway's got it against the boards. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best decorated car or home, you will win.
Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. And the clock is ticking here on period number 3. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
The White Tigers are losing this game because they haven't been on the puck, James. They haven't retreated, they haven't hounded it, they haven't been aggressive, and as a result, their possession time is really wavering. They got to find a way to do all of those things if they want to get back in this game.
Moves it over to Hull. Picked up along the wall by Jones. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Makes a move in front. Decides to think about it. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. Ugly Hockey's got a hold of the puck now. The White Tigers get a hold of the puck. Perfectly executed. Hit there. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Canav's been dangerous all night, James. I mean, just really a product of the skill set with his hands. I mean, he can manipulate, he can move left to right. The puck really dangles on his stick. He's had tons of chances, hasn't been able to convert yet, but if he continues to walk down the lane, he'll find a way to put it in.
Slides it across! And comes up empty.
I would love them to clip this shot, James, and show it to every youth hockey player in the game. You know why? It's not about how hard it is. It's about whether it hits the net. It's accuracy and efficiency.
And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Liberec has gained possession. Grabbed along the board by Howe. What a hit against the wall. Picked off by Lindsay. Moves it to Coffey. Liberec has got a hold of the puck. And he takes the feed.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Well, talk about a friendly pin right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
Ugly Hockey's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Moves it quickly over to Umberger. Slides the puck in there and pokes it away. Feeds it over. Unleashes a cannon. Koshik's going to bounce on the puck to get a whistle here. And there's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to pounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
Tonight in front.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
The White Tigers really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Quick pass to Raymond. And that's intercepted by Fiala. Steering at an empty net to the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing.
Ugly Hockey's been the better team tonight, and after that empty netter, that should pretty much seal the win for them there.
Well, I've liked the way they've played, and they had an urgency at the end of the game here, and they're rewarded with the empty netter. They should have this one in the bag.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. A critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Up along the wall on the right side. A shot scores into the empty net.
You pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, and then you're unable to convert and execute, and it winds up going the other way, and you pay the price.
Ugly Hockey's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Pass across to McKenna. Takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender. Lieberich has gained possession along the boards. Passes on over to Raymond. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Played big in the moment there.
The Cards made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports alongside Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. Well, who does it best? Tonight, we answer that question on the ice. Hockey Ultimate Team, let's go. Great energy in the barn this evening, and we are officially underway. And now it's grabbed by Beliveau. Brooklyn's ready to go on the attack. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Loses the coverage there. Oh, how did he get it? One on them. What a stop by Waugh.
Waugh is able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
The cannon from the pass. And a great save. And he takes the dish. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
The Cards made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Up along the wing. All alone! What a save! That's how you do it!
That's a great save by the goaltender. Really quick, James. Anticipates quick movements to be able to prevent that feed from going in.
Brooklyn's got the puck along the boards. Cross-ice speed in the offensive end. Kick save. Oh, a great one at that. Oh, look at this! Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. Sends the pass across the ice. And he feeds it down to Daney. And he takes the pass. Brooklyn's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Now over to McKenna. Puck picked up by Gooley. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. The Admirals gain possession along the wall. Looks to set up at the point now. Here's a short pass to Tanev. Takes the puck at the point. Picked up along the boards by Gooley. Brooklyn's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And that goes off a player. The Admirals take it along the wall. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh set of legs out on the ice. Feeds it to Sider. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Well, James, these games can be boring for us up in the booth. They can also be boring for the players as there's not a lot of offense being generated and real tight defensively.
Brooklyn's looking to break out of their own end. Jones plays the puck. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Ross got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Admirals get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that pass attempt is deflected. Quick feed to Jones. Great read on the block. Puck grabbed by Fiala. Takes a shot, and there's the save.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position to just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still no score in this one. Offense is on a face-off, and he wins the draw. Passes it over, and that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. He sidesteps the check there. Tries to get it to Reinhart. Takes control of the puck. Moves it to Reinhart. Big time save. Boudoir!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Here's the pass. Oh, a clutch save. Brooklyn's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Stars! The deadlock broken as we finally see the game's first goal. Will it hold up now?
Now we're in the second half of the game, so it certainly took a while, James. I don't think you change your mindset now that you have the lead. You got to continue to attack and try and put in another one. Well, this is playing fast here, James. If you have a look at it, I mean, his explosive stride is what gives him the space to be able to take this puck to the net for the goal. Tremendous right down the stretch all the way to the paint.
Brooklyn's drawn first blood as they get the first goal, but it took a while, Cheryl.
It took a while, and not for a lack of effort or scoring opportunities, but they didn't get frustrated. They stuck with the game plan, so they just need to continue to do what they've been doing, and if they can execute, they're going to get a lot more.
Oh, just got a piece of that one with the glove to keep it out. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Look out, here they come on the attack. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Right up the gut, here they go. And the officials are going to play on here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this icing is going to be waved off. Coaches love this kind of intensity by their players. Getting the foot.
There's a breakaway. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Well, there you go. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, at least for now, right? 3rd period just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the 3rd period. The 3rd and final period is officially underway here. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Admirals need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this 3rd period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there.
Puck scooped up by Robinson. Rocks him on the play. Bellows moving the puck through his own zone. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Takes the pass. Backhander in front. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
The Admirals have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Cross-ice pass to Robinson. Big-time hit. That had some hot sauce on it. He's got a step. He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
This is all generated by his speed, James. He gets 1 stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake.
Umberger's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. McKenna's got it in the offensive zone. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Dishes it off.
When you're hounding pucks and applying this type of pressure, it usually results in 2 things, a penalty or a goal.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Scores! And we are tied! It's a new game here in the 3rd!
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, then all of a sudden you're back to evens, James, and guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor. I love the way that he creates the space with his speed here. And I mean, if you look at him in the way he attacks, he knows exactly where he's going to go. He's driving play because he trusts his feet. I mean, he is so fast. He blows by the defender, and then he puts it in. That's just great from start to finish.
Brooklyn's hard work, dedication, and perseverance has paid off here with a goal late in the 3rd.
I love that they battled all game to be in it, James, and they get the equalizer in the late stages. And now the momentum is in their favor. They've got to find a way to attack. This next shift is so important to have their opponent on their heels.
Moves it quickly over to Tanev. Moves it in front! And that chance is blocked. Setting up behind the net. A chance! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Getting into the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Slides it across. Shakes off the coverage. Quick pass to Tanev. Takes the feed. And that's blocked away. Taken by Reinhart. Moves the pass in front. The shot. 46 seconds left. Lowers the boom. Moves the puck along the half wall. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Takes a shot with the stop.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Umberger's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Feeds it over. On the attack along the boards. And turns aside the slapper with ease. Here's a short pass to Savard. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Great pressure with the stick. The Admirals have the puck now. Big winner on the board.
Wow, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close, and then
Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Look at that. There's the horn, and we are still evened up. That means we got a little bonus time. OT action is just around the corner.
Join us for our next team practice, which will be open to the public. Initiative is
Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. It's do or die, and it's hero time. It's overtime. Let's go. Headman pass. Picked off by Sapkowski. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. The Admirals ready to go on the attack. Quick feed to Jones. He might have a step here. He's in. Stones him on the breakaway. Moves it to Beliveau. Right up and cut into the attacking zone. Brooklyn's looking to break out. Oh, look at this. Drives to the paint. And he's peeling off to regroup. A chance to win it. And he keeps it alive. What a stop. Moves it quickly over to Beliveau. The Admirals will play it from the defensive zone. Knocks the puck down with the stick. And now it's grabbed by Umberger. The Admirals have it now. Slides by the check. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net. Brooklyn's got the puck now. Ugly Hockey's got it in their own zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Denies him. And there's the horn. This has been a fun one tonight. Still no winner to pick, so we'll take it to a shootout next. Welcome back, everybody. These two teams have remained deadlocked after 3 periods, after overtime, but not for much longer. Time for the shootout. Fiala's ready to go here in this shootout. And he says, on that play.
yeah, the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tangled up at all.
Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Savard's at center ice, and he gets the next crack to try to finally get a goal here. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Reinhardt's got a chance to be the hero if he can come up with a clutch goal. Looking good, makes the save.
And this is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this. So do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Makes a save and look good to that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Had a chance to widen the lead and couldn't do it.
Yeah, he couldn't capitalize, and more importantly is he doesn't apply any pressure to the opponent or the opposing goaltender.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
McKenna's got the game on his stick. A goal here, and he wins it. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
And he turns it aside.
he does a great job on this shootout here, James. And there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it, and that's exactly what he does. He looks confident. He looks composed.
Hits it home for the shootout winner.